Wessex, land of plenty.
Shut your blowhole, brother. You want me to tell—
You wouldn't be the first man to fall asleep on watch, but you would be the loudest.
I did not mean to fail you, Guthrum Jarl. It was only for a moment. I was so tired.
As are we all, boy. We marched hard to get here. Still, let's not disappoint me again. You hear?
My Jarl, I'm sorry.
You must be Eivor. I've heard much of you, young one. They say you're something. We'll see.
Stay around a while and judge for yourself.
Oh, I will. Have no fear of that.
Eivor hopes to rescue Sigurd from the madwoman Fulke, now ensconced in Portcestre Fortress. If you wish to crown yourself King of Wessex, Portcestre must fall. An alliance here serves us both.
You promised a great army, but you couldn't breach a Crone's garden with what you have assembled here.
This is not the sum of my forces. Where are the rest?
Your allies are on their way. We must be patient.
We cannot wait for them. We march as soon as we're able.
With these numbers, are you keen to see Valhalla today?
I will not sit on my heels while Sigurd rots in that she-dog's care.
We might muster for an attack in the woods east of Portchester. But there are scouts between there and here.
Scouts I can manage. Point me at them and I will blind Fulke's eyes.
One walks the road between Briggsworth and Chichester. Another on the riverbank north of Crowley. A third keeps watch on the hills south of Croendene. But I warn you, these are all we know of. There may be more.
A risk we must take. I will find the scouts. You move the men into position near Portchester.
That is a rash gamble, Ravenfeeder. If we are spotted, we will be vulnerable.
If you want victory, come now or not at all. Every hour we waste could be Sigurd's last.
You had better be all they promised.
I have seen to the scouts. Basim and Guthrum will be waiting in the woods east of Portchester.
Forward to Valhalla, but not you. Why is that?
When you have stared into as many dead eyes as I have, it's hard to see any...
Hey! Where'd you—
The scouts are dead, and you're safely encamped. I told you this would work.
Time will tell.
Any eye that saw you has been dimmed by death.
You are not short on confidence. That much is clear.
I found something of interest on one of the scouts. Fulke has news of Croendene's fall. She's gathering men and supplies, perhaps to weather a siege.
If she is allowed to dig in at Portchester, it might be months before we can get Sigurd out.
Do you still say I'm reckless in my haste, Guthrum?
Saxons! Saxons from the west!
I say your haste has put us squarely in the shit.
Fulke was forewarned. There must have been more scouts than we knew of.
What's done is done. Save your breath for the fight. They're giving ground! Push them back!
For us!
God won't let us lose. Get behind it! To hell with you!
The Saxons falter! Run them down! Trample them into the mud!
Eivor, this mess is of your making!
We kill them here, or behind the walls of Portcestre. Either way, they die!
Strike for Christ! You're mine! Blindside the idiot!
Coming for you!
Fall back, you dogs! Back to Portcestre!
They flee like rabbits!
Then we chase them like hounds! That ugly bastard's head is mine! Not if I get there first, slow-arse!
Leave him! The day is already won!
I thought he was gonna kill one of them.
No! Death has found you, Saxon!
You'll join your friends soon enough. Is it for that withered bag of skin you fight? For Sigurd the Sickly?
If Sigurd dies today, I will find your corpse and piss on it!
You bear your false deities like a plague to this land. But you know nothing of those who truly decide our fate.
I decide your fate today, Saxon.
I am ready for my final journey. Let me see what lies beyond.
I will not. Go and tell Fulke what you saw today. Tell her Eivor is coming to tear her heart from her chest.
I will tell Fulke her opponent is a weakling who does not have the stomach to finish what they started.
Fucking sucks.
You will regret this, Mercy.
No, you are wounded, brother. Let me bear your brother to the camp.
I thought he killed both of them.
He was always quicker than me. Beat me out. He was always quicker than me. Beat me out of the womb by mere moments. Now he has beat me to Valhalla. Even in death, he had to be first.
This crow feast is my doing.
No blame stains you, Eivor. He got his own path. He always did. For him, there's no more strife and pain. Only glorious battle and the forever feast.
I feel great.
Stupid.
Reckless stripling! I warned you the risk was too great!
Peace, Guthrum. It is Fulke who merits your wrath, not Eivor.
You have not seen the half of my wrath. How many of my men now lie dead on account of this glory hoarder?
Many have died, my friend here among them. The fault is mine. Knowing that is shame enough.
Small comfort that is to the dead.
What happened here? Uba, Soma, you come at a black hour.
And too late to bloody our blades. Most a pity.
I hope to take Portcestre with this one, but folk is forewarned now. I have no more appetite for this. I will go west.
Go then. But know you leave me in a time of need.
What you need is to swallow your pride, raven feeder. Listen to wiser heads than yours.
Eivor?
I will hear you, Guthrum Saxonbane, if you wish to speak your piece.
You want your Jarl back? You must be cold as frost. Bravery is your enemy as often as your friend. We do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift, gather your allies, pick your moment. Then, and only then, you crush them. You can triumph yet. Go with the wisdom of Odin, the power of Thor, the wit of Freya. Go and find your brother.
Guthrum spoke in anger, but there is wisdom in what he says.
I heard, and heeded. I'm not too proud to admit my mistake.
Then there is wisdom in you as well.
We will wait for our allies before the final attack. Until then, we have work to do. First, we need a new camp. The Saxons think we have retreated, but we will draw even closer. Here.
Arrive unexpected.
Erke, Stow, Lewinna, right there ahead of me. Together, we will bring them down.
It brings me no pleasure to fight my own people, but a debt is a debt.
Besides, they're men of Wessex, Alfred's folk, no brothers of yours.
We will set off immediately. Together we will fall upon them as Thor's hammer.
After that, we should strike at Fulke's supplies all across Sussex.
Yes. If she is allowed to dig in at Portcestre, we will lose our chance to rescue Sigurd.
The letter found on the scout mentioned Bridgeworth, Guildford, and Crowley.
They produce weapons in Crowley, food in Guildford. Bridgeworth is a stronghold. Many Saxon swords there.
Uba, I need your axe arm at Guildford. Soma, you and your men will aid me in Crowley.
Count on us.
I will go to Bridgeworth and take a measure of things there.
Good. I will join you after I've dealt with the Saxon camp.
A lion's heart and a crow's cunning. Guthrum judged you too swiftly.
We have work to do. Let's be about it.
Soma and Uber. I apologize. I would have liked to offer a better welcome after your long journey.
I'm only sorry we could not be here sooner.
We need a short while to organize the men. Then we'll set off as soon as we're able.
Uber Ragnarsson, it puts me at ease to see you here. Welcome.
Eivor Wolfkiss tempts me with a swipe at Wessex. Who am I to resist?
Here we might finish the work your father began a decade back. Are you ready?
More than ready. I am hungry.
Now here is a welcome face. Soma. How fares Grantebridge?
We thrive, just as we did our first year. And I have you to thank for that.
The risk I took was far less than you're taking now. I thank you for heeding my call.
An oath is an oath, Eivor. Silver-gilded and ironclad.
What I would give to be there when he appears in Odin's hall. Old One Eye will have his hands full tonight. But I cannot let my brother lie forgotten in unknown soil. I must take him home. Bury him with what finery I can muster.
I understand. May Freya watch your way, Broder. Until we meet again.
Aye. Until then.
Passing through my lands, Yor met my father. The two got on like...
How does it look?
crawling with Saxon soldiers like lice on a swine. The very sight sours my blood.
Would the sight of their bodies in the mud please you better?
One way to find out.
Eivor, I beg you. Alfred's men or not, they are Saxons and Christians. If I could speak to them, we might avoid bloodshed.
And lose the element of surprise? These people make their living by the blade. We should attack headlong.
You know what? Just so I'm not destroying our leadership, I'll let that dude go.
You know the people of this isle better than I, though. I trust you.
Thank you, Eivor. I will do what I can.
If it'll ease his conscience, I'll let him do it.
Brave soldiers, my name is Stowe, Reeve of London, and this Dane at my side is Reeve Erke. He is my partner in London. Together, we see that justice is done. But more, he is my friend. In London, we live in harmony with the Danes. So could you. But your king does not share our philosophy. Alfred bleeds his land dry. Works you all to the bone for a needless war. Now he wants you to die for it. So I beg you, in God's name, walk away from this camp. I will find you new and worthy employment in London. You are good men, and true. I would not want this day to be your last.
This one's right. The Danes are here to stay, like it or not. What good's dying now?
Don't be a lackwit. Soon as you drop your swords, they'll murder us. That's no heathen talking, he's a Saxon. I, for one, believe him.
Come on, lads. It's a new life in London for us. Better that than dying here in the mud.
We'll deal with you traitors later. The rest of you...
Brave try, friend. But now we do things my way. When words fail, iron speaks loudest.
That wasn't so hard, was it, Stone?
Even one man's death is too many.
Now I must see about destroying Fulke's supplies. Best raise my hood here. All is ready?
We're a town of farmers and shepherds. This place bristles with swords. One of them is a thane by his dress. Serious man with him too. Went into the longhouse.
If we take care, we might avoid drawing the Thane's attention while we burn the grain silos.
Was that a jest? Bring them on! Been too long since I met a Saxon warrior worth half a shit.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
2, 3, 5.
Check that hay.
All this sneaking about has given me a cramp in my arse.
It is hard to be quiet with you complaining.
The king's already pulled every...
Little do they dream how close we have come already.
Farmers and tradesmen. This land is ours for the taking. It is not our way.
We are not hiding like field mice. We are stalking like lynxes. What do you see, Sunan?
We will not just kill the lot of them.
Do it my way first.
Damn, stop complaining. Fuck.
Forest of Saxon swords awaits within those walls of stone. I should consult with Basim. He'll be nearby. What have you discovered?
Bridge swarms with guards, reinforced from the river. Word is that two of Fulke's finest oversee such matters.
We should kill these leaders and burn their ships. Crippled and put to panic, their men will be in no place to join Fulke at Portchester.
Frightened men look to their own interests. A good plan.
Survey the area, Sunan.
What? Finish! God damn you! You're like a lame mule!
One down, one to go. The other should be somewhere in the keep.
On my way. Sunan, guide me. No more sailing for these Saxons.
Indeed.
Cast about this land, my friend. Soma, what is happening here?
Bandits, taking advantage of the disorder in Sussex to fill their pockets. Odin smiles on us today.
Let us make sure this place is burned to the ground. Fulke will get no more weapons from here.
We could charge in while they are distracted, but it would be safer to use fire arrows.
We burn them from afar. Watch them scatter like cats.
A sound decision. I agree. Archers! Take your positions! Stand ready, Eivor. When they see us, they will charge. We must this way. Stand ready, Eivor. When they see us, they will charge. We must defend the men. Here they come!
Those don't look like fire arrows.
Eivor. Protect the archers!
They will not get past me!
Why though?
More Saxons! Hold them back!
Here, got your belly. Come at me, Saxons! I will cut you down like wheat!
Save your energy, Eivor! There may be more yet!
We'll handle it! That will cost you!
Even the big boys know that for me. You think he doesn't do anything?
No paradise where you're going!
Can they come? How many more can there be?
The best defense is to attack! Go! Get in their teeth!
It must be a new area. Just because you have a big ass name and a health bar doesn't mean shit to me. I'll fight you in the poison. I'm not scared.
Keep off, you shit!
Just like everyone else. Oh, you're a crusader? I'll come for you later.
No paradise where you're going!
Axel does that to help her.
Shit!
Stray dogs.
artifact.
I once knew a man, cleaned all the rats in London. He took his time. They loved him, and he loved them. They lived freely. We came to see him for a scrub. Rats have a certain freedom, but they feed on shit. It's a coward's freedom. A Valhalla for the vanquished.
Ever my staunch ally, Lewinna. Are your men ready?
They are. Bows strung and arrows fletched. We will harry the enemy from the flanks to keep them off your back. They will not have a moment's peace from us.
I know I can count on you.
What are friends for?
Eivor has returned! Hail, Wolfkiss!
Birsten, I'm glad to see you again. How is your family?
Alvida keeps my house and heart in order. She has even charmed that old shrew, Adred.
And Elrich? He has not returned.
I hear stories of a man full of tempests, picking fights in taverns. We must hope, when hope is all we have.
I'm sorry for your troubles, but glad for your help.
I have brought for you a ram of unsurpassed craftsmanship. Their gates will not hold long against it.
That is a fine gift indeed. I will make good use of it.
Fight hard, Eivor.
When have I done otherwise?
I was about to say, don't worry, I will.
So, my Jarlskona, you seem grave.
I'm thinking on the battle to come. Every conflict has a cost. I wonder who will pay this time.
We are no strangers to loss, you and I.
The ache of absent souls is a wound that never heals. But we may yet return your brother to your side. There is that.
Fulke and her men will bear the cost today. Not us.
I wish I were as sure of it as you.
I wonder if that Saxon slave would...
Eivor has returned! Hail, Wolfkiss!
Elderman Hunwald, you honor your father by answering my call. Swanborough sends her regards.
My lady love. Let her name be my flame of hope, for I confess the thought of this battle turns my guts to water.
Fighting is easy. Just look your opponent in the eyes, then put an axe between them.
Yes, I remember. Well, I have brought the best archers in Lincolnshire to lend their bows to your cause.
Good. We will rain death upon our enemies today. Good work, Hunwald. Be ready.
Nah, the Swan clan.
I appreciate your efforts to spare the innocent, Eivor. At least we saved some lives here.
One day, Saxon and Dane, Norse and Briton will live as brothers and sisters, as they do in London.
I only wish the path to peace were not paved with so many skulls.
We cannot choose the way the world is. Our only choice is how to face it.
Eivor, forgive me. I have slain too many of my own people already. Cannot kill more. I must return to London.
And you, Erki? Do you feel the same?
Someone has to keep an eye on him in the big city. He would only get himself killed otherwise.
We took this camp together, so I will ask no more of you. Return home, and let your friendship be a beacon to our peoples.
Godspeed, Eivor. I pray you come back safe.
It's
kinda whack, but whatever. I understand.
Hunwald!
It does have...
And how do you find your response?
Well, answering complaints and levying taxes are a bore, to be honest. But the spirit of an elderman flows in my veins. I shall find a foothold soon enough.
So you just keep talking about it.
Find out what to do is
I feel stronger already.
Let's start this shit.
Uba, any advice before we begin?
Advice? You need none of that now. You stand in no one's shadow, Eivor.
Lofty praise from the son of Ragnar Lothbrok.
It may be that one day our paths lead us to doom, Eivor. But at least we can say the footprints we left were our own.
Bishop Deolav, Strange to see a man of God on the battle lines.
It may surprise you, but I was no stranger to horse and hunt in my younger days.
It is Saxons we fight this day, Deolav. Not Britons, and not in Mercia.
It is Fulke I fight. A false Christian preaching a corruption of God's word. If I can assist in her downfall, I will.
Then you're welcome here, friend.
You are quite the agent of chaos. Fulke's men are chasing their tails, not knowing where you will strike next.
Portcestre has neither the supplies nor the forces to keep us out now.
And you have bought time for your allies to arrive. Many have come, not least the bishop here.
As I promised. As the keeper of God's word, it would be poor form if I did not keep my own.
Now, if the talking is done, there's blood to be spilled.
Eivor, dark news. We found a letter on one of the dead. Fulke has called for aid.
Reinforcements.
A Saxon army marches from Winchester.
Then my men and I will ride to meet them. We will harry them every step of the way to buy you time.
We may begin the assault at once, or you might wish to speak with your allies, if you've not done so already.
Warm words do thaw the chill of battle fear.
I will not be long.
Return when you are ready.